Alright, this video is to also remind you that you should always factor out the greatest common factor if possible, because of course then it would make the problem a whole lot easier. So I'm going to show you example number 1. It tells you, or it lists 5x squared plus 15x plus 10. If you notice, if you look at the A, the B, and the C value, you'll notice that you could divide those, divide those by 5. So you could factor out a 5. Alrighty, so I'm going to write my 5 out here, and then, so I'm left with x squared plus 3x plus 2. Again, if you want to check yourself, just go ahead and distribute that 5 to everything again to make sure you get back to this original problem. Alright, and then factor from there. So again, create your x, the factors for the a value. The a value is a 1, so the factors are just 1 and 1. And then we have a 2 and 1, so this is pretty easy. So 2 and 1, so 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 2 is 2. And remember, they have to add together to get 3. So check mark, we did that right, it's got to be 3x. So again, when we write our problem, it's 5 comes first, and then our sets of parentheses. So our first parentheses is a 1 and a 2. So 1x plus 2. And then the second, the bottom one, is a 1 and a 1, so that's just x plus 1. And then that is our final answer there. If we look at number 2, we've got, we take out the 8. So we are left with, we take out 8, we're left with x squared, and then minus 7x, and then plus 6. And then, of course, we've got, draw our x, and then we've got our a value is 1. So 1 and a 1, and a 6 and a 1. And again, they have to multiply together to get a positive 6, but, add together to get that negative 7. So these are both negatives, right? So negative 1 plus negative 6 equals negative 7. So we've got that right. So again, when we rewrite our problem, we can't forget about the 8s, but then we're left with 1x minus 6 and 1x minus 1. And there's our final answer there. And that's it. Thanks.